Oh, come on. All right.
Qualification game day is February 6th, and do you want some insight on how the pros are getting into the competition?
Well, we caught up with one.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, he's out there with Peyton. Then there's Griffin. And the Bulls start out with the ball. To the right side. To the inside. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
Why is my screen not showing? There it is. Okay.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Here's Hayes. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Chicago. LaVine wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. LaVine's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hayes the pass to Griffin. And there's the pass to Peyton. Here's Hayes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Detroit shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one is off. And he sinks the second. We're about 1 minute into the first. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, to no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. 5 to shoot. Here's Peyton. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Money. And the three off target. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Bay. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Atlanta. Here's Hayes. Excellent D there for money. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Levine. Allen with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Another three for Detroit.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Money. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here's Hayes. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Lets it go with a three. Another three for Chicago.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Doumbouya. Back to Hayes. Beyond the arc. Carter pulls it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The offensive rebound. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Luke passes to Hayes. Poked loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Money. It's blocked. Here's Stewart. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, give me the ball, give me the ball.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Money knocks down the 3 ball. Money's got 9.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him, and Weber throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Hayes, no good. Here's Money, a 3 ball. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And don't go away. We'll be right back. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's Hayes. D right on him. Second chance shot. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The Bulls leading by 8. Davis is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Money. Then it's Williams. And it's Levine at the 2-guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He finished with 32 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Down low, the kick out to Antetokounmpo. Off target from the baseline.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Payton passes to Bay. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Griffin. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
When Blake sees a lane to the basket, it looks like his eyes lights up and he attacks. Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Here's Hayes. He's got 6. Now Payton. And it's Hayes in the corner.
Think about.
Good work there as it goes.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Here's Money. A 32-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Terrific way to end a half, nailing a 3 to add to the lead.
And so it's Chicago, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Dwayne. What are you looking at for the second half after seeing what happened in the first?
Well, thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Griffin. He's out there with Payton, and there's Jared Allen. And it's Bay in at the small forward position.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Money. Nailed from three-point land. Money's got 17 now.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Payton surveying the floor. Here's Hayes. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Outside Griffin. Teardrop shot. Back to Hayes. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan.
Go get
here.
it.
3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Here's Hayes. Nice D from Levine.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The shot's good for money.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Pistons trailed by 14. Now a timeout called by Detroit. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Somebody out here named Feet. What's up, Feet?
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Doumbouya kicks to Weber. Knocked loose. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Carter leading the charge. They get it back. And it's blocked. Goes up again. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Detroit.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
He misses the free throw.
Coming to the league ready to play. Carter is smart, he's versatile, and he's relatively polished.
He hits the second from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hayes the pass to Doumbouya. Hayes with it. 13 points in the game. To the middle. And there's Doumbouya on the assist by Hayes. Doumbouya's got his first basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Oh, you how do
No
I
good
miss
from
that?
Munson. Pistons trailed by 13. Here's Mikhailiuk. Offline with his 3. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Out left to the wing. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. Some changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. And Detroit with a change here too. Payton's checked in. He's off on the second. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip.
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Inside, Gafford. The teardrop falls in. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Doumbouya. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Hayes, 2 on the clock. It's deflected. And so it's Chicago with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Bulls leading by 18. Williams is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Davis. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Money in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And that one is good. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Dumboya kicks to Payton. Griffin passes to Payton. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Hayes is checked in for the Pistons. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Allen passes to Bay. Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Levine. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. The shot off that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Money. Tipped away. There's the three. Sinks the triple. Money's got 13 points in the second half.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
They get it again. Allen. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Champ. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Hayes hits them both. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Well, guys, what do you think?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Money.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
The My Team Unlimited tournament is underway, and we have yet another qualifier, and this time he's an NBA 2K League Pro, first All-League NBA 2K League Pro, and gold medalist, Mr. Relo Man, a.k.a. Rambo. Welcome to 2K TV.
My boy LD, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So first off, I have to ask you about your gold medal. What was that experience like being a pro player and representing the country?
The opportunity presenting itself and, being a part of, 2K and the magnitude of the USA basketball, just, presenting itself just from playing the video game, you would never expect it. When they did present itself, I told myself I had to try out for it, and, I made it and got to represent my country playing the video game. Like, you would never, ever expect that. And, it's like a dream.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's up.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum.
He's certainly come a long way, DA. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Horde in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Williams is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Money. Then there's Davis, and it's Levine in at the 2. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here's Money. Down low. They swipe it. Here's McCollum. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. McCollum's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Trailblazers. Here's Money. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. No good from Money. And Portland with the ball. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Now the pass to Williams. To the inside. Here's Horde. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine. Money passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
The D can expect this to happen when they give Davis this type of positioning. It's really that simple.
So it's Portland now. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Chicago with the ball after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here's Nurkic. For that win against the Rockets, he's another guy who really showed up to play. And it's Horde missing. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Money. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Money's got 5 now.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Lillard looking around. There's the dish to Nurkic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
Oh, the sheer size Nurkic possesses is sometimes overwhelming, which is how he gets these fouls.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Here's Money. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Over to the wing. Here's Trent. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Here's Carter. Great D that time from Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Connects from 3-point range. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers. Passes it to Markkanen. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, known for his shooting, Markkanen is still 7 feet. Great to see him score near the hoop.
Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Brown comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in for Lillard. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Here's Simons. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
To the middle. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Horde. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Trent can't hit.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Money. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight, and he makes the first. Both free throws good for Money.
Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Simons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
First one falls for him. Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Chicago leading by 6. Davis is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Williams. And it's Money in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Trailblazers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. McCollum dishes to Lillard. That falls. Ice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pistons was outstanding. He added 27 points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. And he made it look so easy out there. Everything seemingly came to him effortlessly. Let's see if he has a similar outcome tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Drills it from outside.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Pass to Horde. Dishes it to Nurkic. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the lob at Kumbo.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Trailblazers trailed by 11. McCollum passes to Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, Lillard is such a crafty finisher. Even when he takes a pounding, he sticks with it.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Collins checked in for Portland. The Trailblazers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Left side, out of the Kumbo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
McCollum finds Nurkic. The pass to Lillard. Hits the jumper in space. Lillard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Money, covered by Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
McCollum against Levine, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even though he's undersized, McCollum is just a tenacious scorer. He's a confident shooter that can catch fire quickly.
The Trailblazers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Free throw good, McCollum. And the Trailblazers making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 8. Carter on the wing. Passes it to Money. Right side, Williams. Right side, Markkanen. Out to the wing. Here's Money. No good from outside. And that does it for the first half of play. Bulls out front, up 8. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play.
Give me a second here. All right. I'm back.
We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Horde in at the three. Trailblazers trail by 8. Pass to Horde. Lillard from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 8. Pass to Lillard. 3-pointer. Portland again missing.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. And a switch here also for Portland. Simons, he's checked in for McCollum. Simons, the pass to Lillard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
But once Lillard gets going, it's fun to watch. I mean, he attacks with such ferocity.
Kept alive, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 20. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
Here's the 3, and he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Money. Money's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. .23 seconds left to play in the third. And it goes down 2 points. Money's got 24.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
McCollum outside. The pass to Trent. The 3. With 1 on the clock. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting a look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Lauri Markkanen, also Zach LaVine out there, and it's Money in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Pass to McCollum. Launches it. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Horde passes to Nurkic. It's McCollum on the wing. The 3-pointer no good. Chicago leading by 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good for money. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And he's good on the 3-ball.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McClellan, he enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Nurkic. There's the lob to Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Here's Money. No good on the triple. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Oh, come on, get in
Tries again. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters. He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks. A trend that they'd like to reverse.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin will see if they have enough to get it done.
I like seeing Lillard go to the floater. He has such a soft release and touch on this shot.
Here's Money. And a miss there on the triple.
I mean, with all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around that neck. I mean, somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish?
Here's Money. Here's Levine. And he lays it straight in. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Wow, the quickness Levine possesses, it's just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Lillard against Davis. Triano. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
This one for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, the feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Lillard, guarded closely. Right wing. The Bulls leading by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team...
Oh, that was a strong dunk!
That's
how you go hard.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Motherfucker walked off. He has left the hoop. I done ran the Portland coach off the court.
And 101 left in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Levine. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Now, here's Lillard. And again, unable to change momentum here. Williams passes to Giannis. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Here's Neto. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. With the teardrop, it's blocked. Giannis up top. And Giannis throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For